Hey, Scorpio. Let's read for you. Yeah, I got Aries twice. It rolled prior, Capricorn, and Leo. So let's take a look what we got for you. Okay. So something is just bland. It is what it is, and it's kind of like a pending energy. It feels like you're not happy, you're not dissatisfied, you're just there. It could feel like things could be better and things could be worse kind of vibes. This is an energy that's coming in for you. Interesting. And there's going to be a shift in money, income, jobs, a shift in your security as well. There's a confidence coming through in a different way. I feel like you really got to hold down the fort for a minute and then decide or move or shift. That's what's going to be happening regardless. There's a new daily routine coming in for you as well. Show me who and what. It could be like a dream exercise program, or like you're getting back into some hobby, habit. It feels like a habit. Show me who and what's coming in. You have like a dream bod or something you're manifesting, it kind of feels like. Okay, who and what's coming in, please? Looking real good though, just saying. Yeah, somebody's over here coming with a side eye. I feel a side eye coming off. This person's trying to act like they don't look at you, but they do. The Five of Pentacles. So they are acting like they're secure, but they're not. They're acting confident, but they're not. There's nothing here. There's a hollow offer. The house is empty, okay? Emptiness. Show me Scorpio. Five of Wands. Why are you doing that? So you're fighting with somebody, or you're having a struggle with the situation. Then you're like, okay, I don't need to do this. This person's pretending like they won or they KO'd, you know, like they scored the KO, they scored the knockout. They didn't. They're like, okay, that doesn't really feel that good. Why do you have the Five of Wands? Okay, you're fighting in your house. Aries had this. They had exactly the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands towards the end. So, okay, you got a hustle tussle in your comfort zone going on, but you're still, again, you're holding down the fort. So there's a undesirable situation that's really close to you too. Whole bunch of pretense going on, like pretending everything is okay when you know that it's not, or this person's pretending it's okay. You know it's not, and you're saying, well, I gotta wait. So you have to wait. How does the person see you? It's a Leo or a Taurus. They see you as an Aries. Damn. Whoa, you are very set in your ways over here. You're just there, and you're like, this is what it is, okay? You cannot take it or leave it. It is existing this way. So somebody doesn't have a choice. You are the one choosing here. Nobody has a choice except you. That's how they see you. So that's why, I mean, it looks like somebody's shrinking. They're shrinking away. They're shriveling up. How do you see them? They need a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist. Someone needs to figure out what the hell they want in their life or something. It's like, okay, figure yourself out. That's how you're seeing them. They're doing some research into who they are and what they want, because this is a persona, perhaps. How do you feel? You're like, this is who I am. I'm set in my ways. I'm stuck. You're not going to tell me anything. Somebody cannot, you're about to, whoa, you're getting kind of snarky, Scorpio. You feel that you're being manipulated, or you feel that someone's been pulling the wool over your eyes and it's really got you pissed off, or it's got you set in your ways. Whatever kind of games was being played, it's made you buck up into this emperor. So somebody was trying to screw around with you, trick you, maybe manipulate, gaslight, whatever. And it's all this drama inside your comfort zone. You're like, okay. You may think, like, it's almost like you're saying, you may think I'm going to buckle, but I'm going to become more stubborn. It's like, you're not scaring me. I'm not backing down. You want to come at me with this? This is my everyday life, or I know what this is. I've experienced this before. I can handle this. This is nothing. You're like a bulldozer or something. Like, I feel like you're bulldozing someone. You're bulldozing their ego. You're being a jerk, but so are they. So you guys obviously don't know how to get along, and this person's very close to you somewhere. How this person feels. Yeah, you're about to bulldoze this MFer out. I don't know. How does this person feel? Okay, so they're like, okay, I gotta heal, man. All right, you know, I need a new way to look at things. I'm seeing fish. What do you want with this person? Damn, Scorpio. I'm gonna see what's really up here because you're getting super intense. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You're making somebody sorry. I mean, if they're not already, which they are, this looks like somebody feels very sorry and they're pretending they don't. You're sensing somebody's insecurity and you're bulldozing them because you feel like they messed with you. They are messing with the wrong person, Scorpio, because this is like someone, they see you as this emperor, right? And you're calling a game out like you see it. You're like, you're effing around with me. Stop effing around. Stop coming for me, or stop trying to pretend that you are me. You're not me. It's like somebody has this false sense of confidence and it's coming off as ego and pride. And you're like, listen, okay, you're nothing but gum under my shoe at this point. I'm going to bulldoze your ass if you keep coming for me. You better stop. And then they mope and they cry. You're like, I don't play these games. You're getting super serious. What does this person want with you? You're like, look, this needs to stop here. You know, you either talk to me straight up, straightforward. You're calling something out. Say it with your chest. You're like telling them, oh, you have something to say? This is what I see you saying. This is what you're saying. This is what it is. This is what it means. And you better check what you're saying before you say it to me again, and say it honestly, truthfully, and with your chest. Don't be ducking and dodging, acting and behaving and pretending that you're something that you're not, because I am. Something like that. Damn, I feel like there's so much pissiness here. What does this person want with you? Okay, see, they're going to avoid it. See, this person is like super scared, or like, what's wrong? Why do they have to start problems and then run away? This person's starting a freaking problem. Is this coming in? How nonsensical. They're like, I don't want no smoke. This person is ridiculous. Okay. Tell me about this person's energy. I feel like they're insecure at their core. This is someone who has nothing underneath. This is a little bit narky. Like, oh, look at me. I'm so cool. My ego, this and that. It keeps me intact. But really, they do know that they're a shattered shell of a person or something. There's a hollowness here. Show me this person. Okay, so now they're like, okay, I got nothing to say to you. Okay, Scorpio. It's like, okay, but you came to me first. It's like, leave me alone, okay? Oh, so they're turning it around right here. Oh, look how it stood up. Wow. You see this? Show me this person. Distance. Oh gosh. There's like some sort of comic relief trying to come through. Like maybe somebody's trying to crack jokes when it's not funny, and maybe you do laugh, I don't know, but it's kind of serious. So here they are, they're pretending and they're delusional. So here we go. Yeah, this person is absolutely delusional. I don't know what their problem is, but they're going to avoid you now. Now that you're calling them out, now that you're like, hey, you want to F around? I'm ready. And they know that you mean business. You're so freaking serious. And then they're hiding. Okay, because the Hermit doesn't fight. But the Emperor and the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords, they get the job done. That's what it feels like. I don't want to fight, or something like that. Or it's a conflict. You're like, let's rumble. Show me where Scorpio is. So I feel like, I don't know if this is you or somebody else, but you definitely look like you're irritated and you're calling out some BS. It's like, yeah, I just saw the running card here. Why are you running away? Don't run away. You're denying it now? Okay, because I'm going to tell you right now, whatever you're calling out that this person's doing, you're absolutely 100% correct. And they know that. That's why they're hiding. No, I didn't. Don't talk to me. Whatever. I didn't say that, Scorpio. I did not. It's not what I meant. Of course I didn't. Yes, they did. Or Scorpio. Oh, God. Yeah, you're pissed. Look, I told you. This is the salty card. You're getting petty with them. You're getting angry. You're bitter. You're like, I hate this vibe. Yeah, me too. Me too. This is annoying. This person's a nuisance. Yeah, you're like, oh, you're gonna run away? You're trying to, okay. You want to start a problem, but then when I want to finish it and I want to call it out, the truth, now you're running from the truth. Okay, so now you're running and you're pissed about that. What do you think this person's doing, Scorpio? You're like, don't run. Why are you hiding? What was it? You think that, okay, they're hiding their ego. I told you. I freaking told you. Narky energy, and it's hidden, it's concealed, and it's deception. Narcissist energy. This is a narky energy right here because there's nothing underneath it. So it's narky because they have this ego and they're like, this is who I am and I'm confident and I'm, this kind of way. Actually, they're very, very fragile because narcissists are fragile. So here it is. Fragility right there. Somebody's very fragile. You're calling out someone's weakness. You're like, you're vulnerable, aren't you? That's why you're running. Yes. They're like, no. Okay, so they're going to be denying it. What's the energy between you two? Scorpio, I don't know what they did, but you're getting kind of like, okay, you're calling out this person's conniving and unpredictable behavior that they're hiding. They're hiding abuse under something else. So this could be verbal or like they taunt you or something. The thing is, I feel like you don't play with this. So like they think that, it's weird. They see you buck up. So it must have happened prior to this. They're like, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. So this is gaslighting because they come with this hidden, like, ooh, look at me. And the things that they're saying is like jabs or trying to make you think a certain way or feel a certain way, but it's about yourself. Someone's trying to drag you down, but it's so covert. The thing is that Scorpio seeing this, you're like, look, I see it. I see things. Okay. This is a Scorpio energy. You have a third eye. Okay. And it winks. And you're just like, they think they can hypnotize you, but you don't get hypnotized by this facade of a person. They're false. You're calling out their falseness. They are, and I'm actually reading disrespectful. So this could be that someone has been disloyal to you or they turn their back on you. You don't trust this person, but you're calling out truth though. You're like, you are conniving under the surface. Don't lie. And they're like, oh, I don't got nothing to say, Scorpio. It's like, okay, how this person feels. I feel like they're very uncomfortable that you are calling them out. Wow. See, they're like, I'm not competing with you. I'm peaceful. You're the one who's upset. So they trigger you, then they run. You're like, talk to me straightforward. Look me in my eyes. Say that again to my face. Repeat yourself. Repeat what you just said. And see how dumb it sounds. Something like that. It's like, I feel like you're cornering somebody with something that they're saying to you. So this reading, it looks like somebody's going to come and say some nasty, crappy crap. And then you get pissed and you call it out immediately. And they run away and they try to hide because they're narky and they're fragile. And you're like, yeah, I know you don't want the smoke because you can't stand the heat. So why do you cause a problem? It's like they come to try to fight with you. And then they act like they're trying to make peace. But it's not. It's like, I love you so much. And you know that you can be a problem, but I still love you. It's almost like trying to make you the problem. What the hell? So this is narky energy. So they hide and cry and whatever. Let's see what's triggering you here. You look triggered. Why is Scorpio getting triggered by this person? Okay, something's falling out. Shoot. Because you just want to be left alone, or you just like, you're chilling, you're fine, and then this person comes in and they try to control your energy. Yeah, somebody's trying to control you. Here it goes. So this fire sign, this Leo, or whoever this is, it could be just a placement. Maybe it's like a Mars, for example. But this person's trying to get their needs met right here. You see them as seeking out for themselves, energy for themselves, ego for themselves, something for themselves. And that's what it is. That's how they're functioning. Does it benefit me? Okay. So sometimes they have to play games to get what they want. They have to play tricks to get what they want. And a part of this is apparently tearing you down covertly, though. So then you have to call it out immediately. Oh, that's how you're like, no. We're going to go back to what you just said, reverse. Okay, what did you just say right there? And they try to cover it up with I love you, blah, 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 or something, whatever this is, this Ace of Cups. You know, the future's going to be grand. It's great. So they're not going to talk to you anymore. They're ignoring you and they're acting like it's fine. So this person could have said something and then ran off. And now they're ignoring you. So it looks like you're pissed off because they triggered you. I mean, yeah. And then so here the Hermit again. What do you think they're doing? You think they're doing the Six of Wands? I mean, I told you, yeah. We already talked about this. Yeah, they're telling you this is what I'm doing. Okay, fine. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Scorpio. Lots of fire. Lots and lots of fire. So somebody's denying that they did something or that they said something. They're absolutely denying. They're in full-blown denial. Tell the truth. Be forward. Be straightforward. Now they're sitting over here like acting like they're not bothered, and you can sense that they are. What did this person do, Scorpio? The moon just fell out again. They're hiding, they're lying, they're pretending. Okay, yeah. Yep, same old crap. Same old disingenuous crap. That's what it is. You saw a truth that they won't admit to. They're refusing. They're denying. They're running away. They're denying something. What are they denying? That they're selfish. That they're denying what they want or what they get out of this. And that they have an insecurity about something. They're denying that. So, okay. They're denying to talk to you as well at this point. They get what they want, but you don't get what you want. And you're supposed to... What do you want them to do then? Tell me. You want them to do the Seven of Cups? Okay. You want them to stop being confusing? Yeah. So this is hurtful or it's dishonest. So here, it's a fake person. This fire sign or whatever. Someone keeps acting some kind of a way with you, like they're trying to fix it or whatever, but there's something underneath it all the time that they won't admit or they won't talk about. You're trying to talk about that. They're trying to cover it up with something else, some fluff, some crap. So you're sitting here talking like, no, okay. You're too confusing. You're too, you speak, they probably speak in riddles type of thing. They speak incongruently with their actions or they speak some way and then they hide out. This is the daydreaming, the delusions right here. It's like, are you delusional? This is a delusion. You're saying like, get your head out of your ass, dude. Ma'am or sir, whatever it is. Someone's head is way all the way up their ass and they can't see anything except what they want. This is a very self-consumed individual here. And what is it that they're trying to get from Scorpio anyway, if that's what they're acting like? Peace? Yeah. Peace. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? That this is somebody who's saying, oh, actually, I was trying to make peace with you, but you, Scorpio, are the problem, clearly. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to get wrung out like a towel over here. I swear. This is ridiculous. A sweaty, nasty, funky swamp ass of a towel is what this is. So, all right. What is this person? This person's a fake. They are. What's this person? I don't know who this is to you, but they suck. For real, though. It's a hollow energy. Sorry to say, that's what this is. There's nothing here. And they're looking for love and acceptance and all this, but then they trigger and then they hide. It's like, go away forever. Just go. You're delusional. They come fight. Scorpio, it's you. I love you, though. Cool. Like, I'm the only person who's going to accept you and your flaws and your nonsense. And you're just like, wait a minute. You just caused the flaws and the nonsense. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. Fine, I'll leave you alone. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. And so they're like out here. This person's so confused. Like, what's wrong? Okay, anyway. So this is coming in apparently. Or by the time I post this, maybe it's happening. But shoot. sucks, dude. You suck. Yeah, I feel like you're like, you suck, okay? So they like they like this. They like you getting triggered. They feed off of this energy. Someone here is seeking this out because they feel like you have something to say all the time. Like you talk the truth. You speak the truth here. They don't like when you're quiet. That gives them anxiety. So they have anxiety because you get quiet. So they come to try to talk to you and it turns into an argument and you get all kind of pissy because there's bitterness and grudge and all this nastiness because you're salty about them and the way that they're acting. I mean, what are you supposed to do? And then they run away. It's like, I'm innocent, I swear. It's like, no, you're not. Fake. Okay? You got nothing. No dice, no nothing. Well, how are they? Scorpio just rolled right here. So I'm going to see why they see you like this. You look like a boss. Like you look freaking, yeah, you're intimidating. So yeah, so this could be what it is. They're intimidated by your energy, your stature. So they got to knock you down a few pegs, apparently. But you know what the game is. Like you sense it. It's like, oh, you're knocking me down? These are the ways that you're trying to make me insecure like you. These are the ways that you're trying to affect me the way that you feel deep down inside with your nothingness. And it's like, okay. Nice job trying to knock down an emperor. That's ridiculous. Maybe like a knight, okay, or a page or something. Not an emperor. So they're intimidated, which is why they say things like this, or they try to like trigger you or something. You're set in your ways. Why? How do they see you right here? Yeah, tension. Okay, how do they see you right here? Isolation, puzzled. How do they see you right here? Soulmate. Really? So they see you as a soulmate. They want you to be their soulmate. Nurturing, you're a mentor, you have protection, there's karmic energy, lesson learned. So apparently you've learned some type of lessons or there's serious karmic lessons here with you. So are you serving as someone's lesson with this energy? Could be with Archangel Michael and the karmics, or maybe like you're married or something and that's what they're referring to. Okay. Interesting. Interessante. Let's see. Let's see if you can you muster up a compliment for this person? Let's take a look. I'm sorry. No. The answer is no. No, 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 no. Okay, so the thing is you may have thought you were on the same page, but that's the thing. If you were to compliment them, it's a lie. It's based on a falseness. It's based on a falseness because they won't face you. So you thought there was connection. There's not. You no longer feel this way. So you cannot say something kind. You can't say it because you're seeing that this person's for themselves, not for you. So you can't say that. You can't say, oh, this person's a good partner, or they consider other people, you know, they're considerate, they're inspiring, or they are compassionate. No, they're not. They're self-focused because they are narky, or that's the energy that's taking over them. They're becoming very like egotistical and I'm so good in this and that, when really it's nothing underneath. It's like a bubble that is easy to burst. It's a balloon. There's just air inside. It's hot air. This person just farts and queeps all this hot air all over the place. There's nothing, no substance to it. Okay. You don't feel the way that you did. You don't like that this person's trying to revive a conversation with you. They bother you or they're going to bother you. That's what it is. This is what's going to happen. Here they go with their attitude and they're holier than thou. This person believes this, okay? And the thing is they know that there's nothing there. They know that they don't have anything to offer here. There's nothingness, nothingness, nothingness. This is an abyss. Somebody's like a cup with a hole in the bottom that nothing will ever fill up. They have empty tank all the time. They're always running on fumes. This person doesn't have the whatever energy this is, whatever sustenance this is, whatever like grit. They don't have it. You have the grit. You have the experience. You have the whatever in this reading at least. Okay, compared to whatever the hell they're coming at you with. This is nonsense and it's false. And they're spreading it like really thin. This person's very spread thin because they have nothing. It's like my peanut butter and jelly is thicker than yours, you know? I got more protein. You got You got what? Avoidance? A spoonful of avoidance? So the thing is, they're trying to come back in, and I feel like this is pissing you off. I don't know. Someone won't leave you alone, Scorpio. Okay. What do you wish they would do? Just wondering. Did I say that already? I don't know. 6 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Question this appearance or the way that things look. Question this illusion or what they're daydreaming about. Burst this bubble. Something here. It's this daydreaming card. You wish that they would realize that their head is in the clouds or right up their wazoo, and that they are delusional about how important they think they are with the 6 of Wands. So you're saying here, look, you think you're important, but you need to realize actually where you stand with this page. Like, be more curious. Do you think others see you like that? That's the main question. Like, you might see yourself that way, but do others? Do others respect you in this way? Probably not. Because they don't show up. What they do is they try to bring you down so that you believe that they are on the pedestal, but they have no pedestal in the first place. They're shrinking as we speak. This person's shriveling up. They're like, I got nothing to say to you, Scorpio, okay? Get away from me. You just always want to talk crap. It's like, okay, but, oh God, what an annoying creature. Really? This is like a creature of an abyss. They're like crawling out like all, like, wow, you know, coming out of this freaking dark swampy hole of this freaking, yeah, it looks like a dark swamp. They're coming out like, this is things of nightmares, I swear. This person is a freaking nightmare. And so what is this that you wish they would do? 8 of Pentacles. Something needs to be more practical. Like, someone's up in the head. They're too, I want to say, irresponsible. Maybe somebody is behind a bit, especially emotionally speaking. They could also be behind in like realizing, you know, sometimes dreams are not going to pay your bills, or dreams are not going to get you where you need to be. Like, you're just sitting here dreaming up a whole storm and it's not based in reality. Like, go touch grass. Have you been outside? When's the last time like you talked to an actual person? Something like this. I don't know. Somebody gets by on fumes or this fake persona. So you're apparently really pissed about this. And I wondered, are people also fueling this? Because why is this person getting away with this for so long? Nobody calls them out. They're just around a bunch of like enablers. Most likely it's an enabling energy. They've been enabled, okay? That's not your cup of tea. You don't enable this person. You're like, look, you need to stop, okay? We're not doing this here. So what does this person wish you would be doing towards them? Just wondering. The Tower. Oh, they love you. Look at that. Wow. Just stay around me so I can feast off of your energy, Scorpio. Just be with me. I'll let you be with me and you can still act single. Or I'll let you work here and you can still do your own work while you're on the clock. Like, I will let you do these things. This is the energy, is what this feels like. As long as I see you, as long as you're here, as long as I see your face and your energy and I'm living off of it, off of the vibes, you know, your vibes, I'm cool. That's what this is. They're hoping that you're like, oh my God, I love you so much. This is such a great offer. Something like this. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe this is an exaggeration. You tell me. I don't think so, though, because you're showing me some absolute seriousness. Like, you're calling something out real big time, Scorpio. So we're at 30 minutes here. Let me get you, let's get a future on this B. You and the person in the future, you got a whole lot of nothing. All right, cool. Where are you? They're like, but I want to talk, Scorpio. I want to. You're like, yeah? About what? Where's this person? You still on that tip or what? They're in the 7 of Cups. The world. So they're surprised because you're closing the aura. So you are closing something out here. That's what's causing a little bit of dismay in their life. They're like, wait. You blocked me? So first they're going to go from acting like they don't give a crap. And then when they are surprised that they see like your porthole closing, it's like, I feel like it's something about portable pop toilets. What are those called? I don't know. I'm also hearing something about someone's jaw, like a mandible. Okay, so anyway, they're over here like chewing cud, okay? They're masticating bovine, wasting time and acting disinterested. Once they see and feel this energy being revoked, this came up in someone's energy. It might have been Cancer's. Yeah. They feel the energy being revoked, and it's creating them to come back here. But now you're back in your Six of Wands. You're feeling good. You're feeling great. Okay, so what's Scorpio going to do then? They're going to come chasing after you while you're like at peace over here. You're like chilling. You're chilling hard, like big chilling over here. Where are you at in this energy, please? You're in the death. I see a snail. Okay. I wonder what the meaning of a snail is. Maybe somebody's message. I don't see you doing too much. You're confident, you're cool. This person's going to chase you down, Scorpio. This is what I have for you today. All right. Maybe an advice card would be nice, but I don't think you need it. Advice, guidance. Okay, Four of Cups, you don't need it. So apparently this is set in stone. Something, again, there's a set in stone energy. The Five of Wands, don't fight it. Don't fight the person down. You know, if you do feel like you want to tussle with them, especially if it's Aries energy or Libra, Cancer, you have Five of Swords. Somebody's just going to continue to irritate you. They're going to get under your skin, and it feels very intentional as well. It's like they're vamping off you or something. Shoot. Apparently it's not worth it. You're being told that something's not worth it. Like, keep peace as best as possible with this person. Yeah. So the strength, this is like refusing to enter into any little tit for tat or little battles of the flesh or battles of the voice, like no back and forth. I feel like they are baiting you into communicating. It looks like you're needing to fight yourself on that too. You may be frustrated with communicating with this person. You're going to have temptations to do that, to maybe even engage in these battles or these duels or these stressful situations with them. It's no point anymore. Something is closing out. And you actually will express less energy and you'll experience way less stress if you just mind your own, like, you know, as best as possible, at least, because someone's trying to act some kind of way. But the thing is, you actually are living in this energy. Like, you actually are back to self. This is your card. I mean, the Six of Cups and then Six of Wands is here. You're making peace with the situation. You are who you say you are, and someone is pretending. Just saying. Thank you, Scorpio. That's what I have for you today. I'll see you next time, babe.